Killian Bao. But I do know he fell short to Killian Bao's aggressive play style. So let's see if that's what happens here with TARS. If TARS plays super, super aggressive, will Pooh handle that really, really well? We'll find out, because you can clearly see that he doesn't want to have to go up against the light vampire, which is showcased in these very high volatility drafts. So Pooh's going to pre-ban that light vampire, and we've got TARS pre-banning out the ragdoll.
I definitely don't blame him. That light vampire could do a ton of damage here. It looks like Pooh's going to be locking in the twins, and we got TARS answering back with the fire back. Of course, one of the super meta units in this time, and of course, we got the cigar as well.
Yeah, that's so interesting to see like a new unit like Fireback, being showcased. I don't think we saw too much of it in the previous season, season 29, but in season 30, we're seeing a ton of it. We're seeing lots of it in SWC. Does that justify a first-round pick from TARS? I feel like I'd like to see Fireback in the next round, in like a second-round pick. Maybe not in the first, but we'll see how it works out for him.
You literally took the words right out of my mouth, Stoic. Even me, as a free-to-play, noob player, I still was wondering, what in the world is this Fireback picking? But again, that's why these guys are the best of the best. They're thinking way ahead of the game. They know what Pooh plays. They know some of the things that he does. So maybe that was a unit that Pooh might have, mixed it up for the second or third picks. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. Looks like TARS wants to demand that turn one. We know how fast that Escher is, and it looks like he does want to bring a speed lead with it. Let's see if that is the 33 he wants. Swapping for a Vanessa.
Yeah, definitely looking to get some aggression, looking to get that first turn. I was thinking if that Mihao Wang was going to come out here, but it looks like he wants to push the envelope here, making sure that he secures turn one. Let's see what Pooh decides to do as far as answering back.
Well, I love to see this Okeanos. Now, Okeanos fell out of the picture for a very, very long time, and Lest was the player to bring Okeanos back to light. So we've got Pooh bringing in that Okeanos and that Gianna. So we do have that if he can get turn one strip reset from Okeanos, but it looks like Amduat's coming in here. That is super interesting to see an Amduat here.
I do like an Amduat right now. TARS is not showing any kind of immunity, so might as well take advantage of what do we got locked in here.
The Fire Geralt. So Fire Geralt for me kind of comes off as a not as good Connell. I feel like the way that I want to put that is a not as good Connell, a lot of dots, stunned with a third skill, AoE. Dude, I don't know how I feel about Fire Henry Cavill being the last pick here, but I do think this light not Poseidon, but light Poseidon. There's this last pick here for Taz wrapping up.
Yeah, the Pontos right there, they're giving it a last pick. You know what? So I think that's going to be a ban without question, because he doesn't have any other kind of support or whatnot. So it looks like that one's locked in for the ban, as well as Gianna on Pooh's side.
Yeah, you nailed that one. Pontos gets the ban, Gianna gets the ban. 33 speed lead here for Taz, and I mean, if you have an Escher, turn one's kind of yours.
All right, so it looks like he's going to definitely go for the first turn here. Who does he go for? It looks like he's not getting a chance to. Amduat's looking to cut through and do a sudden. Wow, the seal! What is going on, Stoic?
I know. Seal is not something you get to see too often. This reset has to land on top of Okeanos. He's got to land this. If he doesn't get it, he does get it with almost full provokes as well. Beautiful third skills going out. Can he drop the Fire Henry Cavill?
I love it. The Fire Henry Cavill almost gets done, but it looks like he's still going to stay alive. The Amduat, of course, trying to put in the seal. Is that a double seal or a triple seal Amduat? What is going on right now, Stoic? I think there's something unique coming in.
This is 25% chance to land seal, and it's actually working very, very well. Is this more than 25? No way. It's definitely a single seal set. It has to be.
I don't know what is going on right now, but I like it. I like it. It looks like that Amduat going down pretty good. I'll tell you what, that damage on the Amduat was pretty good.
We're seeing more seals. I can't believe how much seal we're seeing.
Nice.
I think it's a despair. It's despair seal. That's what's happening right now. There's that reset coming out of Okeanos. Looks like we're going to be planting that on top of the Fire Bayak here.
Yeah, looks like we're doing a little bit of damage on the Fireback. We got the Water Twins going to be answering back here. Pooh is trying to decide what he wants to do. He's going to work on that Vanessa, and rightfully so. That defense break is in. Can Amduat do a little damage? No, he actually chose to go for the pushback on Cigar Store.
Yeah, I think he wanted to push back and Despair Stun on Cigar, and it's not going to be happening here. Landing the provokes is very, very fortunate here for Taz, but I do think Pooh has to address the Vanessa. If Vanessa's gone, I think it kind of opens up the game a little bit for Pooh, but he is definitely on the back foot right now, showcasing not a ton of sustain.
Right. Looks like Pooh is going to be working on the Amduat, and rightfully so. It looks like he has a chance to do massive amounts of damage, but rightfully so. He goes for the skill 3 on the Okeanos, taking away that ability to stun his opponents.
Yep, there it is. So dropping out the Amduat. Amduat's going to be gone. Okeanos trying to do all that he can. I think TARS is definitely sitting pretty now.
Yeah, TARS can definitely secure this one as a victory right now. I think Pooh needs to take this time and just really think about what he wants to try to do. I will give him credit, though. He did an absolutely amazing job mixing it up and bringing in that seal mix.
Throw us off. It's just scary. It's scary in a best of 3. In a best of 5, I'd give you the credit. But in a best of 3, I don't know.
All right, so it looks like they're going to be getting their pre-bans in. Again, we got match 2 set to TARS versus Pooh. Looking to go on right now. Stoic, what do you think is going to be going on with regards to Pooh? What kind of adjustments do you think he needs to make moving forward here for this match?
Dang it. I was going to say it, but I didn't get there yet. It was going to be a Water Twin Angels and a Cigar. I wish I nailed it because it would have been great when it rolled out like that. But yeah, the Water Twin Angels I think had to go. It's a 24 speed lead. It's a unit that Pooh really relies on. Back in season 29, he plays a ton of Water Twin Angels, so no surprise to see that in there. And I think Cigar played a huge part in that first round, landing provokes, getting all the resets, landing the defense breaks, and just absolute control was in TARS' side of the field due to Cigar.
Yes, definitely. Both of them really, really good picks there. So TARS got that Ciara locked, and of course Pooh trying to decide what he wants to do. It looks like he wants to contest that speed by bringing in that 33 speed lead Vanessa, and once again bringing in the Escher. Are we flopping sides here, Stoic? What's going on right now?
Yeah, we're flip-flopping right now. So he's taken the Vanessa and the Escher away from him, and this is a good idea. So if you can utilize a 33 and utilize a very fast unit, and know this is something that your opponent likes to draft, I think this is a good call for Pooh. But he really has to capitalize on this turn 1. And right now, Taz is showcasing a Ciara Gianna combination. This is a very good, well-tuned team with a very fast light Ivor.
Yeah, Light Ivor is definitely something that's going to be able to interrupt what Pooh's trying to bring it here. But let's see how he chooses to adapt, which, of course, we kind of expected. Tian Lang, considering how much attack bar is coming in the mix for TARS, it was laid out. And, of course, without question, a unit that provides that. Oh, he actually switches it up. Fire back. Okay, I do like that change. Bosch is good, but I do like that change.
Well, see, what's happening right now is Pooh just took 3 units that Taz took last time, Vanessa, Escher, and that Fire Bayek, so he's got it for his team now. That Rika's not so bad with his no immunity being showcased on the other side, and I love that Taz is taking the better version of Fire Bayek, Fire Geralt, and he takes it away. I think the Rika's fine. I think Pooh not having any immunity right now, I think whatever that pick was, Connell or Rika, I think they were both very good picks.
Yeah, I like the way they adapted there on the last picks on both teams here, the Juno, the Rika, and whatnot. Unfortunately, though, none of them are going to get to see the light of day. Rika and Juno are both banned out. Let's see who gets that first turn today, Stoic.
Yep, I think it heavily relies on Vanessa getting skill 2 defense break strips and Tian Lang putting in work.
Yeah, Tian Lang not getting any strips right now, unfortunately, but despair of Vanessa. Let's see what Vanessa got. I've seen a lot of despair of Vanessas right now in Lattice, so let's see if it comes in here.
Yeah, so there's that defense break that we did need to see from Vanessa. So Vanessa is doing, the work that she needs to do there, but the Tian Lang already showcased, skill 2 comes out, did absolutely nothing to Taz's team. So that's not what we want to see from Tian Lang if it is going to perform right now. But Gianna looks like it's going to be dropping out shortly, but we do have the protection from this Pontos.
Yeah, skill 3 definitely has to go out, get that invulnerability, get that immunity up. I guess that situation right there, they had that Fire Bayek locked in, that kind of saved from losing that Gianna as well.
Yep, exactly that. Oh, no. Bomb is going to be landing on top of this Tian Lang, so that's very unfortunate for Taz. The defense break does land on top of this Tian Lang, but Tian Lang's going to be shaking that defense break off already.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, but at least he did get the silence on him. So, and for whatever reason, the Tian Lang is not built with any accuracy. Can't get the strips on that invulnerability and ability, and we just lost a unit. Now we're sitting here 4v3 with Pooh's advantage still.
Yeah, I think the scary thing about having Ciara and Gianna with a Pontos is those skill 2 cycle that invincibility off so quickly. So you do that to protect yourself, but you're cycling it off at the same time. So there goes that Tian Lang. It does get dropped out here, but I do think Pooh is in a much better situation right now over Taz.
Yeah, 3v2, he's looking really good here. If he can get out of his look,
yeah. Did already when you took down such a massive player like Killian Bell.
I'll tell you what, Sphinx is taking some notes right now. He's seeing a lot of crazy things going on between seals and different units playing around there. Yeah, I like it. Let's see what things he takes away from these matches.
Yep, exactly that. So we do know Pooh. He loves his Water Twin Angels. It's going to be coming back to the table here. We may even see a Chandra Cigar draft by Taz. I know Taz took the Fireback and Cigar last time, and I believe Tian Lang was his pre-ban. So we're getting a repeat pre-ban of round 1 with Taz and Pooh.
Yeah, I'm probably going to see that CR Gianna on the side of Tarsa since that Tian Lang is gone. And Pooh, of course, probably going to be starting, like you said before, the Water Twins, probably locking it in. Let's see what he decides to do.
Ooh, so he does, of course, lock that in there. Ciara being showcased right now by Taz. Does he choose to just go right away, Ciara Gianna? Now, Ciara Light Ivor, I think, is a great way to set up.
Yeah, and I was going to say, Stark, you and I both know what's going to be coming out. When he puts a pre-ban in like a TL leg, you know that he's going to be bringing in the units that provide that attack bar manipulation. So, yeah, regardless of how he lays it out, we know what's coming. Let's just see how Pooh decides to answer back. He got 12 seconds, Stark.
Yeah, I want to see him bring something to take advantage of the defense break setup with this Water Twin Angels. I think Fireback is an excellent unit to do that. Let's see if he chooses to bring one more unit that can do that. But it looks like Gianna's coming in there. Gianna, always a great unit, but more importantly, it is a take from Taz.
Yeah, it definitely is a take there. And of course, not only just an overall strong unit that combos well with Ciara, but we take away that ability to AoE strip here. So is TARS going to bring in something else to provide that additional support there on the strip, or is he just going to go single target like he looks to be doing right now with the Miles?
Hey, double Sky Surfer. I mean, there's a reason why it's the transmog for this season, Guiding Transmog, and they're both very good units to be drafting right now.
And when he lays out a mile like this, do you think that's basically telling Pooh that he's going to leave Fireback in, or do you think he might be going for something else there on the ban?
I think Fireback's staying in here. I do think we're seeing a Smicer ban. I think Smicer is going to be really, really problematic when we don't have any immunity on your side of the field here. So I think we're seeing another Smicer ban. Sonya, this is a very curious Sonya, but I do think you ban out the Sonya unless you have some sort of Sonya trap or Sonya proof units.
Yeah, while you make a good argument about the Smicer, he had the Amulet, the Smicer, the Gianna. Everything is going to be detrimental to that team. I'll tell you that right now. There's too much CC, too much control there. But let's just see what happens here.
Yeah, Taz wants nothing to do with that Amduat. Amduat caused enough trouble for him to not want to have to see it again here. So let's see what Taz can set up here. He's got that Light Ivor. We know it's going to be very, very fast here. Oh, an immediate stun on the Water Twin Angels.
And rightfully so. Water Twin Angels is such a phenomenal unit. I would have locked it down if I could as well. Looks like he's going to be switching up, going for the Gianna. Can he get the bomb on Gianna, secure the kill? Is he going to blow it up? He is. Will he get the kill?
Oh my god. That violent proc from Miles, it's so crazy that you can 50% a unit right at the start of a match. It feels like a mo long.
Yeah, absolutely crucial. And now he got himself an interesting situation, but I think he has to go for the skill 3 to get that defense break off. He does, and it looks like he works on the Ciara, but is he going to finish off? No, he is not.
No, so I think Taz really has to manipulate the Smicer. He can't let this unit take turns, or else that's going to put him on the back foot right now, because I do think Ciara is going to be getting dropped out here soon. There's not much that Taz can do about it. It's very, very low. But he is handling the Water Twin Angels very, very well. Smicer needs to see some crazy additional turns to really start pushing back attack bar, landing those silences, and stopping Taz from doing anything.
Speaking of stopping TARS there, he did a really good job locking in the Fireback, but Fireback brought in the bottom part to get the kill on Ciara. Now we're even here, 3v3, now 3v2 here.
Yep, there's that Water Twin Angel. We knew it was going to be going soon, so TARS did a great job of getting rid of it. And I think this is where TARS can just take full control now, because Oliver playing a massive part where you don't have a way to protect your team here. Because we know Miles is going to provide lots of damage. That's a beautiful silence, by the way. But we know Miles will provide lots of damage, and Oliver's just going to be pushing attack bar.
Let's see who decides who TARS decides to focus on. Is it going to be the Fireback or the Smicer? Looks like it's going to be the bag, and rightfully so. He's the one that's going to provide the sustain, so I do appreciate that choice of unit.
Well, let's always keep in mind the Puppeteer's skill 1 is so crazy. The amount of healing that you can get from skill 1's out of this world here. Bomb does land on top of the Miles. Who's trying to turn this thing around?
He definitely is. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the defense break. If he was able to get that defense break, I think we could have seen a dead Light Ivor.
I think we could have as well, especially if you got that defense break early. That would have definitely been a dead Ivor indeed. Let's see what happens. Gets the stun, does confirm that kill. Can Smicer smice it up here?
Let's see what happens here. TARS, of course, just doing the work there on the Smicer. A little bit more damage, and the silence comes in. He has 2 out of 3 units locked out there, so is it going to be enough?
Yeah, we'll see. He needs Taz needs to see some additional turns, but oh my god, I think Miles deals too much damage. There's nothing you can do, and there's that additional turn. Third skill comes out there, and that's going to be the unit to finish off Pooh. Wow, so the final is going to be coming down